Hello, dear students. In your microbiology part first, which is the introduction to microbial world, today we are going to learn about the amazing world of microbiology. In which, in today's lecture, we are going to learn about discovery of microscope and microorganisms. Now, before moving towards the discovery of microscope and about the microorganisms, one should know what is microbiology. So, microbiology is nothing but the study of microbes or the microorganism. Or in simple word, we can define microbiology as the branch of biology which deals with the study of smallest living organism with the help of microscope. Microbes or microorganisms are the minute living things that are usually we cannot see with the help of our naked eyes, and generally the microorganisms are present everywhere in the soil, in the air, as well as uh, in the seas, in the oceans. Everywhere the microorganisms are present, which are only visible with the help of microscope. Now there are a few examples of microbes. Bacteria, fungi, protozoa, algae, viruses are some of the and also some of the parasites like helminths. All are included in the microbes or the are the members of microorganisms. Some are pathogenic, means some microorganisms have the ability to cause different types of infections. Now, here are the few examples of microorganisms. Some are of viruses, bacteria, fungi, and protists. Now, all it is not necessary that all the bacteria cause diseases. Few bacteria have the ability to cause the disease, as well as few bacteria are beneficial for to carry out various activities. Some microbes plays beneficial roles like in the production of antibiotics and foodstuffs, in the decomposition of organic matters, as well as in the production of industrial chemicals such as ethyl alcohol and acetones. In the production of various beverages also microorganisms are used, and different types of fermented foods such as vinegar, cheese, and bread are also used or are also prepared by using microorganisms. Now, here are the few examples of the beneficial benefits of microorganisms. Now, in the ancient period of microbiology, people recognize that there is something factor responsible for the cause of disease, but till that time, as the microorganisms were not found and people were not properly aware of the microorganisms, they could not identify the actual factor which was responsible for the cause of disease. And most of the Asian people documented that some diseases are communicable, means whenever a diseased person comes in the contact with healthy person, the disease was passed from the patient to the healthy person. And few people got aware about these communicable diseases. Since then, the Romans were very aware of the hygienic conditions, and they were very concerned with health and cleanliness. So They invented the first underground sewage system. Here you can see the first underground sewage system developed by the Romans, as they found that the sewage could cause the disease, and therefore they decided to build an underground sewage system, which is an idea we still use today and which prevented the spread of various diseases. Now we will see the actual history of micro microorganism and microbiology. The living forms were discovered in the 17th century, which existed but could not be seen with the naked eyes. An important landmark in the history of the sciences. The first microbes were observed in 1673, and this study was carried out by the two scientists. One was Robert Hooke, and second one was Anton von Leeuwenhoek. For the first time, Robert Hooke in 1665 reported that living things were composed of little boxes or cells, and devised a compound microscope and illumination system. We will study the discoveries of Robert Hooke in detail in the further slides. And also, Anton von Leeuwenhoek, he is considered as the father of bacteriology, who made a simple microscope and began observing them and discovered the bacteria, and he named, till that time the microorganisms were not properly developed. He just observed the moving particles under the microscope, and he named it as an animalcule. So this was the first microscope prepared and used by the Anton von Leeuwenhoek. So we'll study in detail the discoveries of Anton von Leeuwenhoek. Uh, Anton von Leeuwenhoek was a Dutch cloth merchant who literally made hundreds of microscopes. And although that time the compound lenses were invented, were not perfect, and so his microscope worked on a very simple magnification system. The microscope developed by Anton von Leeuwenhoek just consisted a screw of for the adjustment of height, and a metal plate serving as a body. A screwer implanted the object and rotated it, and the lens itself, which was spherical. Here you can observe in the diagram the first microscope prepared and used by the Anton von Leeuwenhoek. He used a microscope containing improved lens that could magnify object almost 300 folds or 270x. Under these microscope, as we have stated earlier, that Leeuwenhoek found an motile object, means the object which was moving slightly. So the Leeuwenhoek worked on his tiny lenses and led to build his microscope, which was considered to be first practical one. And he observed and discovered the protozoa, a single celled organism, and called them as an animalcule. Further, the improved microscope and laid the foundation for the microbiology. Anton von Leeuwenhoek is also known as the pioneer to work in the field of microscopy, and his contribution towards the establishment of microbiology as a scientific discipline was well recognized due to his development in the microscopy. अँटन वॉन लिओनहॉकने काय केलं, फर्स्ट टाईम लेन्सेस, कंपाऊंड लेन्सेस एकमेकांवरती कंपाईल करून पहिल्यांदा अंडर मायक्रोस्कोप काही मुव्हिंग ऑब्जेक्ट्स बघितले. त्यावेळेस मायक्रो ऑर्गॅनिझम्स एवढे डेव्हलप झाले नव्हते किंवा ऑब्झर्व झाले नव्हते. त्यामुळे त्यांनी त्या मुव्हिंग ऑब्जेक्टला नेम दिलं ॲज अ स्मॉल ॲनिमॅक्यूल. आणि मग त्यांनी लेन्सेस पुढे डेव्हलप करत गेला. मायक्रोस्कोपीची जी मॅग्निफिकेशन होतं ते वाढवत गेला. अँड ॲज दिस वॉज द फर्स्ट टाईम डेव्हलप्ड मायक्रोस्कोप, ही इज कन्सिडर्ड ॲज अ पायनियर ऑफ मायक्रोस्कोपी. म्हणजे मायक्रोस्कोपीची स्टार्टिंग कोणी केली तर अँटन वॉन लिओनहॉकने केली. अँड नेक्स्ट important scientist in the history of the microbiology is Robert Hooke. In 17th century, the natural philosopher, a scientist known for a variety of observation of the natural world, was Robert Hooke. His most notable discovery came in 1665 when he observed a slice of cork through a microscopic lens and discovered the cell under the microscope, which was reported that life's smallest unit were little boxes. And he started the process of the development of the cell theory of life. Robert Hooke was the first to discover and name the cell. He noted that it looked similar to the cellular or small rooms. He coined it the term of cell from the Latin cells. So from the Latin word cella, he named that small box as cell, which means a small room. However, what Hooke actually saw was a dead cell wall of the plant cell as it appeared under the microscope. रॉबर्ट हुकने काय केलं, फर्स्ट टाईम ज्यावेळेस त्यांनी स्टडी करायला सुरुवात केली त्यावेळेस ते प्लांट्सवरती त्याची स्टडी चालू होते आणि त्यांनी फॉर द फर्स्ट टाईम त्याला असे स्मॉल बॉक्स लाईक स्ट्रक्चर अंडर मायक्रोस्कोप ऑब्झर्व झाले. अँड ही स्टेटेड दॅट इट इज द स्मॉलेस्ट युनिट ऑफ लाईफ. अँड फ्रॉम द लॅटिन वर्ड सेला ही नेम्ड that small box as a cell. So this was all about the discovery of microscope and the microorganisms. In the next lecture we will study about the theory of abiogenesis and biogenesis and the discovery of spontaneous generation.